You the number one trophy wife. So it's only right you live the trophy life. You grew up on J-Lo, Timberlands by Manolo now. Till one day I put an angel in your ultrasound. I wanna dip that ass in gold. I wanna dip that ass in gold. I made it over NBA, NFL players. So every time I score, it's like the Super Bowl. Baby, we should hit the south of France, so you could run around without the pants. I put that glacier on your little hand. Now that's the only thing without a tan. My trophy on that bound bike, I gave you only pipe. If people don't hate, then it won't be right. You could look at Kylie, Kendall, Courtney, and Chloe. All your mama ever made was trophies, right?
I just wanna take you out and show you how. You already know that you're the perfect one. Girl, when I'm with you, feel like a champion. Ever since I got with you, I feel like I done won me a trophy. Trophy. I want me a trophy. A trophy. I want me a trophy. Trophy. I want me a trophy. I want a trophy. Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my shorty. 'Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you my shorty. Baby girl, you know I be home, keep me on the ringtone.
Lil' mom the baddest thing around and she already know it. I pointed at the dunk and told her this supposed to be yours. Showed her a couple stacks and told her I'd let her blow it. The hottest nigga in the city, baby, you can't ignore it. I showed her I was the real nigga and she went for it. First time I caught her shit, she didn't even know how to throw it back. Now she an animal, I got a sex game right. I taught her how to talk to me while she take pipe and open up and show her what a real nigga like. I told on you to do this, I don't fuck on the first night. 'Cause after I beat you, babe, I'm liable to fuck up your whole life. I got a train now she fuck me with ice. I call her my little busted baby 'cause she keep it tight. Whenever I tell her to bust, ain't got to tell her twice. Whenever I wanna get off, she know how to get me right.
Even though I'm not your man, you're not my girl, I'ma call you my shorty. 'Cause I can't stand to see you treated bad. I beat his ass for my shorty. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, 'cause you my shorty. Baby girl, you know I be home, keep me on the ringtone. Say it to me, girl.
Don't do iCloud, don't do email. Feds wanna top up man and wild man like Chubbs in detail. Back when Ricky was doing up Teasdale, I was doing dinner with Teasy. I didn't trust no one, swore got line, niggas got too busy. Nico never moved Nikki, sweatsuit Nike, sweatsuit PG. If man get beaky, ring, call up GG, throw him meaty. Used to look up to a man from certain ends with chewing on repeat. Thought he was a bad boy then till man got distractions, not enough time on action. If one man with slaps that's rapping, I bet he don't want no clashing. The LB pouch on chest is just for fashion, niggas just acting. Are you dumb and stupid? The wheels on the roads is chromas, headshot domas. Just checked in at a hotel floor that we all got potent aromas. OVOXO link up, man, the drink up, me and the drillers. Talking sticks and cash and vodka, Gucci, P and Gilla. And the boy that sound like he sang on Thriller, you know that's been my nigga. Yeah, we just had to fix things, family 16s, we can't split up. As for the rest of the game, I'll do man 30, and man, I get 2 time. To me, that's just our side, I don't really care who rides on whose side. Bring 10 shots to the poolside, never seen none of these grown men outside. 4-3-0-1, won't spare no one, niggas gotta know about Southside. Stepping out of line, get outline, and you know I'm tired of stateside. Bring a man down when it takes sides, trying to get saved by the gun like Bayside. Since I carry that last name, that shit stays on me like brand names. Jazz just line up brand new hand things, and nice guy on my team. Everyone I know has code names, anyone I'm keeping with is a no name. Niggas can't even win home games, they just gotta fall in line like Soul Train.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl dropping like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like it's coat of my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter in Adidas with some short shorts. P-O-O all over me, my green is where it's supposed to be. Your green is in my grocery. This Asian dude, I stole his girl, and now he got that OG beef. My dick is like an accent mark, it's all about the over-ease. Hot like a parked car, I sound weird like nigga with a hard R. Fly like the logo on my cousin's 440. Eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Vodka for my ladies, whiskey for a grown man. Hanging in the islands looking for Earl like Toe Jam. I make the beat retarded, so I'm calling it a slow jam. Butcher and I know it, man. Kill beef, go ham. These rappers are afraid of him, cause I'm a beast, bitch, girl. Invaders and Gambino is a call girl. Fuck you, pay me. Brand new whip for these niggas like slavery. Told me I was awful and that shit did not faze me. Tell me how I suck again, my memory is hazy. You're my favorite rapper now, yeah, dude, I better be. Or you can fucking kiss my ass, human centipede. You wanna see my girl? I ain't that dumb. You wanna see my girl? Check Maxim. Man, why does every black actor gotta rap some? I don't know, all I know is I'm the best one. It's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you motherfuckers talk about. It's a bonfire, turn the lights out. I'm burning everything you motherfuckers talk about. You know these rapper dudes talk shit, start killing. Fuck that, got goons like an arch villain. I'm from the south, ain't got no accent, don't know why. So this rapper's child's play, I do my name like Princess Di. Yeah, they say they want the realness, rapped about my real life. Told me I should just quit. First of all, you talk white. Second off, you talk like you haven't given up yet. Rap stepfather, yeah, you hate me, but you will respect. I put in work, ask Ludwig. Put my soul on the track like Shoes did. Play this for my cousin, now he can't even think straight. Black and white music, now nigga, that's a mixtape. Shout out to my blurs, they represent the realness. Shout out to Gambino girls, my dick is in the building. I know you hate me cause your little cousin play me out. I like black girls who nerdy, but when they dance they be saying ow. I'm sorry for who follow me. Chillin' with a Filipina at your local Jollibee. Yeah, I'm in her ass like side of me. So if you see my hand under the table, don't bother me. I don't talk soft, that's that other guy. I'm screaming what the fuck is up like I ain't see the sky. The shit I'm doing this year, insanity. Made the beat that murdered it. Casey Anthony. These rappers won't know what to do, cause all I did was act mean like a Looney Tune. And I'll give you all of me until there's nothing left. I swear this summer will be summer camp, bitch.
It really is Dr. Doom. I recognize that voice.
Who is he, Reed?
Yeah, who is this creep? Years ago, back in college, there was a student named Victor Von Doom who was fascinated by sorcery and black magic. He was a brilliant science student, but only interested in forbidden experiments. Then one night, He went too far and conjured up powers which even he could not control.
The beat is sicker than the blood in your stool. The way it repeats could trick you like a stuttering fool, uttering butter king jewels. His mother been cool, schooled her how to wash away the crud in the drool pool.
That's right, dude.
Made his chrome dome glisten. At first he couldn't tell she had a chromosome missing. Kept a spear somewhere in these underwear. He swear it helped her get the gum out her hair. They need to get their thumb out their rears and show some skills the one time they come out in years. Instead of dumbing out in fears of their own shadow. In a game that swell 'em up to dead 'em like cattle. Take your rattle and skedaddle before you get a whipping with the pen and pad paddle. Ghouls got a model in gear. He came with more rhymes than molecules in air.
It is not money I seek, nor personal gain. No, what I crave is power. And power is what I have. And anything now save man.
Yo, what is going on this cold, snowy day here in Metro Detroit? You are listening to 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio with your host, Rocky Road 313, alongside co-host DJ Mastermind of 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, Mr. SwZee, a.k.a. Tempo Beats, and you already know the deal. Thank you so much for tuning in. No, you do not have to adjust anything because I am here on a Thursday. Most of us who work might have had work canceled, so apparently that's what happened with me today. I was not able to work today due to the weather, but I am here to host, which I love. So I am back on a Thursday. Unfortunately, I won't be here tomorrow, but you'll be taken good care of by Mr. SwZee, aka Tempo Beats. He always holds it down when I'm not here. So thank you so much for tuning in, and for the next 2 hours, just be sure to kick back, relax on this snowy day, and enjoy just a great show we got lined up. Today's topic is, what would you do if you won $1 million? So what are we going to be talking about? It's going to be interesting to hear all the responses. We got songs of the week. We have just a great discussion. Another great topic that we have lined up for today is the halftime debate. Obviously, that always goes down and is always very, very entertaining when it comes to certain topics and certain differences and whatnot. So just be sure to kick back, relax, enjoy some dope music from dope artists. And like always, if you would like to help this station keep going and would like to contribute with a small donation, you're always welcome to send in all your donations to our Cash App, $313 Urban Rhythm Radio, or our PayPal at 31.3urbanrhythm@gmail.com. And be sure to call us. We will be opening up the lines for topic of the day a little later, but be sure to call us and send a shout out, request a song, 313-288-5070. Be sure to send in, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, to drop all your comments, shout outs, whatever it is. We'll be happy to share them on air. And like always, be sure to follow us and like us on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, all 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. For the next 2 hours, just kick it with us. I am your host, Rocky Road 313, alongside SwZee, Tempo Beats. And let's get it going with some dope music. We're going to kick it off with the Christian hip-hop mix. This is the Lord's Word mix. Born Bishop out of Detroit, Michigan. This is Wait a While.
If you never had a hard time, just dig into these hard rhymes. And it is
shout out to Born Bishop with Wait a While. Let's keep it going. Now we're going down south to Houston, Texas. This is Ricky Day Don featuring C-Mac and John Luther with Out the Door.
Baby, I know that you want to see me. Baby, just go, yeah, I want you to leave. Out the door, no, you don't need no keys. Baby, I know that you play just to please. Baby, I know, just go. Out the door, don't show up, don't show.
I gotta run up the comments just like it's a race. I pop me a perk, I take it to the face. I fuck her so good that she can't miss the bait. If they ain't no face, well then they ain't no case. We lead up, boy trippin' like Tony Valays. We ballin' like Pippin, the money we chase. It's codeine I'm sippin', I'm in a new place. It's split that I'm hitting, taking me to space. Lead the pussy stick it like some jet, cooking up in the stew, no pan, They like, Ricky, how you do it, how you scan, Hit her once, now she my biggest fan, He a goofy, roll me, leave you man, Smoke a boofy and I'm going super saiyan, Get the money up, that's my plan, He a pussy, what's his size, he ran, I can't stop, gotta get the guap, I don't talk, to no cop, everything we make, they want us to drop, I'm with your bae. And she give me talk.
No, that you want to see me. Baby, just go, yeah, I want you to leave. Out the door, no, you don't need no keys. Baby, I know that you play just to please. Baby, I know, just go. Out the door, don't show up, don't show.
You gotta go out of the door. You is a hoe. I can't be broke. This ain't a joke. We scheme on the low. My bitch roll like snow. My necklace glow. Gotta go get the bag so we gon' pull off in a jet. Pussy boy look sad cause I'm getting rich and my bitch is bad. If I take another tab, it could look like Alice in Wonderland. We just kick this little hoe out and she don't understand. I'm on the phone making big moves. I play this game just like it's chess. We in the backseat of this coupe and she pop out all of her breasts. I'm on the way to the tippy top. They saying Ricky is up next. I told this bitch I got a bitch. You should've already left. But I
know that you want to see me. Baby, just go, yeah, I want you to leave. Out the door, no, you don't need no keys. Baby, I know that you play just to please. Baby, I know, just go. Out the door, don't show up, don't show. Hey.
And shout out to Social Records with that dope track. That was Ricky Day Don featuring C-Mac and John Luther. This was actually a new drop. We wanted to drop it before we continue with some more Christian hip-hop. So, mind you, this is not part of the Christian hip-hop mix, but it was a new song that was submitted to us that we wanted to drop right in the middle. So, shout out to Social Records out of Houston, Texas. That was Ricky Day Don featuring C-Mac and John Luther. That was Out the Door. And let's keep it going with some more. After that little break of the Christian hip-hop, let's get back into the Christian hip-hop mix. This is the Lord's Word mix. And to end it off, this is Nucci Rayos out of New Jersey with Wise.
Je t'aime parce que je vois que tu travailles en silence. C'est sage.
I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. They criticize every post, the ones doing the least, minimize you the most. Look at that. I sympathize with you both. I realize it's hard to cut ties when you close. I know it's hard. I got baptized, adios. You reach goals, they never realize what I gross. They don't know. How I ride like a ghost. No pride, I don't brag, I don't boast. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. Broke folk kill your ambition. You was working when they was wishing. I try to drop jewels, they don't listen. It's funny when the fool's neck glistens. Before they even start dissing, I'm already on to the next mission. They never realize what I'm risking. They just notice that I'm distant. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say.
J'aime ça, continuer à travailler en silence.
The doers don't say, and the sayers don't do. That saying is so true. I hate to say I told you so, but I'ma say it to the old crew. Don't mention me with anything little, and I don't giggle at your riddles. Y'all have a good time on your long journey to the middle. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say.
Shout out to Nucci Rayos out of New Jersey with Wise, Work in Silence Every Day. Right now we're going to take a little break before we continue with some more music and talk about our next segment we like to call What's Good in the Hood, where we highlight some of our favorite spots, hangout spots. Sometimes they might not even be in the hood, but we just, just keep it with that because, there's some places outside of the hood that are just worth the drive and worth the hike to go and check them out. So for me, on this week's What's Good in the Hood, it's not too far from the hood. It's actually in Dearborn, which is literally like right next door to the hood. But it's this dope bakery. I know most have heard of this place. If you haven't, then you need to go check it out because it is just one of the dopest bakeries in Dearborn. And I'm talking about Shatila's. Man, when I tell you that as soon as you walk in there, it's like heaven for a fat kid, bro. Because it's just like, everything in there. Like they have your obviously, it's a Middle Eastern bakery. So as soon as you walk in, they have all your Middle Eastern pastries, and then you have the French pastries, all types of good stuff. They got coffee, ice cream, all sorts of just good stuff in there. I am a huge fan of baklava. So every time I go in there, I gotta have either the fiddle fingers. Those are always so good. Any baklava in there is so good. They have some dope. What are those called? The Italian pastries.
The punchkis?
No, not punchkis. The other ones, bro. What are they? They're like kind of rolled up and they're kind of filled with like cream.
Cannolis?
Cannolis, there you go, cannoli. I don't know why I was drawing a blank on that, bro. But cannolis.
I said punchki shit.
Yeah. No, the cannolis, those are real good. But just everything about it. They have Turkish coffee, which is like the strongest coffee. If you think Cuban coffee is strong, that one's strong too. They give it in like, I was laughing because my fiance and we ended up going in there, and she was like, "Ooh, I really want some Turkish coffee." I was like, "All right, cool." And I'm thinking, they're gonna give us like, a nice decent cup, whatever. They give us like almost like, when you go to like coffee shops and they whip up the cream and they kind of pour it in this little container. What was coffee that much, and the cups, I kid you not, bro, were like this small. I was like, really? Like, it was like a shot of espresso, right? It was like triple shot of espresso.
Ooh.
It was strong coffee, but I always tell my fiance this, and a lot of people might not know about this, but coffee does absolutely nothing to me. I'm not bouncing off the walls or nothing.
What?
Like, for me, like if I have a coffee at night, it's like medicine to put me to sleep, bro.
Bro, you know what? It must be a Mexican thing. Because it's the same thing for me, too, and my pops. My pops is the same way. He can have 3-4 cups of coffee before bed. Y está muerto as soon as he hits the pillow.
Oh, man.
As soon as he hits the pillow, he's dead. So it's like, I don't know. It must be a Mexican thing, bro. It must be something in our...
I think so, because my fiance, like, she drinks coffee, and she's like, I can't drink coffee at night because I'm going to be up all night. And
All night, yep.
I'm like, for me, it does nothing to me. Like, I have no problem drinking coffee at night, and it's going to do absolutely nothing to me. So, make sure you check out Shatila's Bakery. They are in Dearborn, like I mentioned. Delicious Mediterranean sweets. They have custom cakes and stuff like that. So, be sure to check them out. They are on 14300 West Warren Avenue in Dearborn, Michigan. They have a lot of great pastries. Nice little, like, as soon as you walk in there, it looks like you're in paradise because they got like all the fake palm trees and stuff. So you get to sit down, enjoy your, pastries and whatnot. So it's a really dope spot to check out. So if you're ever in the area of Dearborn, be sure to check out Shatila's Bakery because you will not be disappointed. It's just a really, really dope place to go to for all your sweets. What about you, Z? You got anything for this week's?
Oh yeah, this is actually I've mentioned this before on the show, but during these last 2 days, these last crazy, snowy, ugly days, E&N Party Store right here at the corner. They have been lifesavers. They are located at 11847 Livernois, 48204 in Detroit, Michigan, right dead smack middle in the hood. They're a party store. They sell food, so pizza and wings and all that kind of stuff, breadsticks, and obviously it's a party store, so all your little munchies. And then it was a beer and wine, so obviously beer and wine, and they just now added liquor. So now it is a liquor store as well. So if you guys need to go and get food and then, scarf down some food before you start throwing down the bottle, definitely check them out. If you guys need any kind of alcohol delivered, they actually have it for delivery here too. It's on Seamless. The app is called Seamless. And you just go on there and order whatever alcohol you want. Obviously, they're going to card you at the door when they bring it. It's going to take a minute, obviously, because of the conditions that we are living in at the moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely check them out. They have been lifesavers the last couple of days as far as food and snacks and just staying alive.
That's dope. Shout out to them. One thing is, before we end it for What's Good in the Hood, shout out to all the Valley people. They are going through cold temperatures as well, the whole state of Texas, and I feel like the whole nation. I think the only place we should be jealous about is Miami because they never get cold. Like, it's always warm there.
No, but the hurricanes hit there.
Yeah, the hurricanes do hit there. Luckily, we're not in hurricane season, so no hurricanes to be spotted right now. But, the hurricanes are terrible down there. But why I say shout out to the Valley people is because I remember that you mentioned liquor store. Or we call it party store, right? Even if it has liquor or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I remember a couple years ago for New Year's, I was like, hey, where's the closest party store? I need to go, because my folks wanted beer and like relatives wanted like liquor, like straight hardcore liquor. And they're like, oh yeah, if you go down the street and you hit up, whatever, you go to this plaza or whatever, you should find a party store there. They literally, bro, sent me to Party City. I was like, that's not the type of party store I'm talking about. So it's very similar to Pop. If you call Pop down in the valley, they're gonna be thinking that you're talking about ice cream or like a popsicle or something.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what Pop is.
Yeah.
Obviously now they do, but yeah. So shout out to the Valley people when it comes to party stores. That's what we refer to here, where we can find liquor and not just balloons and all that stuff, but liquor, snacks. Anything that you can think of.
It's like the adult party store.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like Party City is for the kids, and then the party store, adult party store is for the adults. That's where you go and get the party favors.
Exactly. Exactly. So shout out to them. Shout out to Shatila's Bakery in Dearborn. And you're ever in the area, be sure to check them out. There are some dope spots. You will not be disappointed. So that being said, let's keep it going with some more music. Part of our Detroit boom bap mix. This is Leif Erikson with Cumulus.
Shout out to the good life. Living the good life. Lord, I just do this. It's no problem, I won't miss. My target and my aim is not easily attained. I remain at the top of my game clearly. Hear me, never will you see me disappearing. All formulated by my action and my theory. Reverse the curse, generational building. If the feeling mutual, you know, then the knowledge grow. Politics exposed, that's principle, fundamental, and essential. Man, let's go. Something like the ghetto gospel speaking. He's in rare form, lessons form. Killer beat on the MIC with no giver. We about to live up, celebrate with a tip cup. And my mind state is like cumulus. My mind state is like cumulus. My mind state is like cumulus. Waving from the clouds like cumulus. All to the crowd is cumulus. That's what? That's cumulus. Okay. Fortified in my nature. Prefer peace of mind over piece of paper. Same one that they live for, the same one that they kill for. They still want more. They kick down doors like ATF. Don't hold your breath, cause you still suspect, so they do it to death. Turn up the AC, cause it's too much heat. All my dogs got plenty pull in the street. Positive contact is a clutch hitter. Ventilation out of orbit, that's much different. Put the autopilots on via satellite. And when you up there, high by the moonlight. Out of mind, out of sight. Even though the budget tight, we gon' get the right price. Living in a paradise. Roll dice, never crapped out. Got the whole plan mapped out. My mind state is like cumulus. My mind state is like cumulus. My mind state is like cumulus. Waving from the clouds, cumulus. To the crowd, that's cumulus. Waving from the world, that's cumulus. Now we take you back. Let's do this, do this. We just lay back a little bit. Viewing the world from a whole nother perspective. Shout out to Batman. But I made forever 50 records. Insect records. A new arrangement. Architect Entertainment. My mind state is like cumulus. My mind state is like cumulus. Where from the crowd is cumulus. Stratus.
That was Leif Erikson with Cumulus. Let's keep it going with some more Detroit boot bap. Next up, we got Victorino. This is City Schemes.
You either die the hero or see yourself become the villain. Seen too many dark nights and like the way you're living. It got me living. The plot is vivid and the black lost conditions. It's like you hopeless at the bar, get a shot to giving. Neighbors not complicit, I can't blame them though. Remember as a youngin', I rep Detroit on my favorite coat. For around the hood, the kind that was only made for snow. Mans caught me slipping, he tripping over a radio. I was running track with the homies, I didn't know what to say because I thought he was joking. Behind his back he held a gauge, he decided to show me. In the midst of broad day, all out in the open. I was only 13, but it's relevant to today. Put a price on life, but negligent in their ways. Forget a slippery slope, it's a precipice that you face. And the president set the precedent, evident by your faith. For that cream, living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with a gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens in the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
I can still remember Kwame, only thing that he taught me. City government's busted, causing a kamikaze. Crime waves like tsunamis, they say they serving that white. Chopping bricks like karate. What? What's the prices for your vices? The sacrifices that you lie with every night. And sold your soul to that rock, you Jimi Hendrix when your life ends. If you ask me, man, I couldn't do it. Unity and community barely move as a unit. Unless you talking in decimals, everybody will tune in. I never moved to that music, you never see me approve it. So sorry if I'm not to that standard, I'm goody two shoes. Pay expenses at someone's expense. Some families fiends, so how are they making they rent? Placing a bet for the rush of some luck, but it was something more like Russian roulette, and it got me upset. Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens in the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
And that was Victorino with City Schemes. Next up, we got Vincier. This one's called Cubata.
To the victor belongs the spoils.
Vincier!
Cubata. Haters quiet, pin drops to a wind chime. Riot with the jackknife, strikes to the windpipe. Cola ice cold on the rocks with the gin spike that hits right quicker than a flick of these dim lights. Cubata flow, stream slow, minutes after midnight. You gotta know it's hot on the stove with this exquisite vibe. Rappers want a piece of this heat. They come and get a slice. The shoes fit to take 2 pairs. You can get it twice. Smoking on this ooze pen, tropical gelato. Awoken up to good news, allowed as the bravado. Milf like a model, avocado, eat the taco. Thick thighs, innocent eyes, she like a flaco. No rebuttals as I make my recital. No invaders to my shuttle, did away with the entitled. Assumptions, exceptions, and expectations. Those 3 words will kill you, your kindness they'll take it. Stronger than a dab hit, part of me is vacant. People talking mad shit, they must have me mistaken. They underestimate me for the challenges I'm facing. Blood, sweat, and gallons of tears, but I've embraced it. So close, I could feel it, I could taste it. My 20s went to waste, now I'm feeling like I'm ageless. A sage on the beat, 10 years, come and taste this. The recipe has changed, but the rest of you, same shit. Just a different day and age, let the rage hit. Better ways, a better day is what the aim is. Rasheed Wallace, guarantee it, Joe Namath. Cubata.
Superior Reserve!
And that was Vincier with Cubata. Before we keep it moving with some more music, if you're an artist, a music artist, and you would love to have your music airplayed on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, or you are a owner or a small business, you're a part of a small business, and you would love to have your small business promoted on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, it is very easy to do so. Just send us a DM, whether on Instagram or Facebook, or you can send us an email at 31.3urbanrhythm@gmail.com. And be sure to follow us and like us on all social media. on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. It's all 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. And be sure to get that airplay. Be sure to get that promotion here on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, because our vision is just to point out and highlight those talented artists that are on here. You hear all types of genres of music. You're going to continue hearing some more genres in just a little bit when it comes to certain different styles of music. So just be sure to send in all your submissions, send all your promotions to 31.3 urbanrhythm at gmail.com, or send us a DM, and we would love to have your music on or promote your small business. So be sure to hit us up. We would love to have you on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. So let's keep it moving with some more music, part of the Detroit hip hop mix. This is Keith featuring Two Down with No Fear.